So hello, good evening, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and we are wrapping up the X series tonight with X8. And I am going to give myself, I don't even know if handicap is the right word. I'm starting from scratch, as the title would imply. Because I think like the last 2 times I played this on stream, I just, had everything unlocked and just abused the stinking ultimate armor and a few other things. Which that can be fun from time to time, but something. Variety is the spice of life. It's definitely a different style of doing things in this game. I don't necessarily hate it. I feel like it gives it a good bit of replay value personally. But at the same time, I also totally get the appeal of just playing the game, grabbing the upgrades, and being done with it. I think one of the reasons why I like this one so much is specifically because it's different, if that makes sense. Like if we only had X8 and X1, it'd be like, my gosh, why can't we just have more of X1? But because we have so many other games that follow the same basic formula as X1, I do like X8 as just like a change of pace. But we're not gonna get him. He's gonna get away. The target seems to be absorbing. If you don't do something with our meltdown, hurry up and shoot him down. Wait, what? Was that the fail state? No, it wasn't the fail state. That was the win state. Are we... What? What is happening? Hang on. My controller's working because I can get to the... Okay. Did I glitch the game? Did I glitch the game? I have no idea what just happened there, but Zero was not moving. You fucked up. Thanks, Cygnus. I don't think I did. I have no idea what just happened there, but... Actually, let's save it just in case that happens again and I need to reload something. Awesome. We got him in 1 lap that time. Yeah, I think that's around when he blows up the city, so maybe I succeeded right as he was about to, go nutso, right? So, like, my best guess is that I achieved the success state and the fail state at the same time, but I could be totally wrong there. No, I went in there. I was in there. Oh, suddenly, look who wants to be Mr. Precise on the hitbox. Freaking, oh my gosh, X8. Here I am telling people you're not all that bad, and then you're just like, oh no, you didn't get perfectly in there. This was PS2 era. You didn't need to be that precise. Darn it. Okay, I think there might be a way to do it by cheesing it. So I'm gonna attempt to do that, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I will. Thank you. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought I needed to do something special where I was like, okay. And now you swap to this character and, you chain these swaps to, stay airborne longer. But no, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Chicken. Oh, God. Chicken. Oh, God. Chicken. It's honestly kind of amazing that I like this game as much as I do, given how many of these stages make me say, oh no. Like, I think I've said this many times, but typically, scrolling stages, they tend to be the low points, right? And this one just goes on for a bit too long, in my honest opinion. But when scrolling stages tend not to be all that much fun, you could argue that any length of time is too long. That's right, I'm talking philosophy now. Admittedly, the stage design in this is fairly bad. There's a few instances where it's frickin' brilliant. Like Bamboo Pandemonium's stage, as frustrating as it can be trying to... Oh my. Trying to get the ride armor to where you want it, at the same time, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting stage. And then you got this. Scrolling McRooster with his hallway of spikes. Because when you think Lava Factory, you do think there's gonna be a lot of spikes. Aye. It's kind of weird how it looks like he actually has lips kind of moving, rather than just being a solid piece, just kind of nutcrackering it. Someone just took out our security drone. Should we send backup? Nah, it's probably fine. The thing that bugs me most about Darkstalkers is that there was one point where they put out like a collection of the Darkstalkers games. I want to say it was like the PSP collection, but it could have been another one after that, because all they stinking ever do with Darkstalkers is just recycle the same 3 games over and over again. But because one of the collections didn't do well, the collections that we had already, you know, like people had already bought multiple times. I mean, I have a copy of one of the collections, and I'm not a fighting game person. But because that didn't do well, Capcom was like, oh yeah, we can see that there's actually no interest at all for Darkstalkers because this didn't do well. And it's like, you've already sold us these games how many times? Maybe the reason it didn't do well, but I guess not everything. I guess maybe they're expecting it to be everything successful for them. I guess they're expecting it to be Street Fighter 2, where they can repackage that stupid game like 5 billion times, and people will continue to just buy it. Which, hey, that's bad on us. I have gotten literally every part that was not a frickin' buster. My gosh. I have to wonder, whose idea was this specifically, though, right? Like, what was the discussion where they were like, oh yeah, Vile shows up in his ride armor, and it's like, yeah, okay, that makes, yeah, of course. Of course, and they're like, and he just kind of stands on it. He doesn't get in it and ride it properly. He's just like a full-on hooligan with this shit. Last little bit of health. Paradise Lost. Paradise frickin' Lost. Okay. Okay, along the side, closer to the middle. He's gotta be almost there. Yes! 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 Okay. One charge shot ought to break through all of his barriers because it's a multi-hit. Then... Yes! Eat dicks, Lumine. Eat dicks. Oh my god. That... Whew. You managed to beat me on your last bit of health. Zero only had 1 tick left. Had he died, I wouldn't, you wouldn't have been able to use that awesome double attack. Holy shit. Really wish we would have got an X9 right after this, because I do constantly worry that we're going to get an X9, but they're just going to be like, what were they building up to in X8? Fuck it. We don't care. We'll just pretend that never happened. Sigma's the main bad guy again. Nobody will ever acknowledge that Lumine forehead flicked Axel.